Hi, I'm David Brewer with Brewer's True Value Hardware in St. Peters, Missouri. Today I'm going to answer 3 frequently asked questions that customers come in asking questions about home brewing. So the most frequently asked questions I get from customers is, the first one is, what does it take? And that's really another way of them asking, can I really do this? The second question we're going to address is, what do I need to buy in order to brew at home? And the third question is, what kind of investment is required for me to brew at home? It is often said in the homebrew community that cleaning and sanitizing your equipment and vessels is 95% of what it takes to make great beer at home. But there are great products to help with that too. It just requires you to follow proper procedures. Okay, well, fundamentally you need the proper equipment and fresh ingredients. In the last video we discussed the fresh ingredients and the kits involved there. Right now I'm going to talk about the proper equipment. Fortunately, there are equipment kits already put together, so you can buy an equipment kit right off the shelf, varying levels of types of kits, good, better, and best. But the basic equipment that you're going to need include a brew kettle, stainless steel, preferably about 20-quart kettle. You're going to need a fermentation vessel, which is basically a food-grade bucket here with a lid. You're going to need a bottling bucket. This is a bottling bucket here with a spigot and a bottle filler on it. You're going to need a hydrometer and test jar, which is right here. This is used to measure the amount of sugar in solution. And with proper measurement, you can calculate the alcohol by volume, or the ABV, of your beer. Additionally, you're going to need an airlock. This will allow the CO2 to escape from this vessel without letting air get back inside of the vessel. You're going to need an auto siphon such as this. This is used for transferring liquids between vessels during the process. You're going to need a bottle capper. And you're going to need some cleaning solution. I would recommend PBW, or powdered brewery wash, and something for sanitizing. I would recommend Star San. It's an acid-based sanitizer that's mixed in solution. In addition, you don't have to have it, but I would probably recommend a secondary fermentation vessel, or what they call a carboy, to transfer and leave some of the sediment behind. It would give you clearer beer in the end. Okay, so I've just reviewed the equipment and ingredients necessary for a 5-gallon batch, which is a typical homebrew batch size. There are equipment kits and ingredient kits available, not quite as extensive, that are less expensive for 1-gallon batches. But for a 5-gallon batch, a typical homebrew size, which yields about 2 cases of beer, 2 cases of 12-ounce bottles, the equipment kits are going to range anywhere from about $69 to $139, depending on the optional items that you buy and whether or not the customer has a brew kettle already. This is a one-time purchase that can be used for all of your successive batches after that. After that, you buy the ingredient kits, which run anywhere from about $35 to maybe $60 per batch. That cost is dependent on the style of beer, the ingredients, and quite frankly, the amount of sugar that goes into the beer. And so it can vary depending on that.